The Holbrook Roadrunners with that very impressive record. We're going to get underway here in a little bit. They are some words to the audience out there. Yeah, what? 10, 23. Okay. What?
From Friday's broadcast, I finally listened to it.
Yeah.
I know Budenholzer's number. 23 for basketball.
23 for basketball and 10. Yes. I get you, my man. I think we got the national anthem.
All right, man. Thank you for that. Yeah.
So it was an electric guitar presentation of the national anthem. They're going to now announce the starting lineups in this one tonight at Tony Munoz Gymnasium. And one of our officials, Leroy Thomas, he interrupted me a moment ago before the anthem there to give me a couple of things. He said he was giving me the numbers from our broadcast this past weekend when we were asking people for Mike Budenholzer's first his high school basketball jersey number, which was number 23, and Leroy had that. And then he gave us the football jersey number of Mike Budenholzer when he played here at Holbrook High School. As a quarterback for Holbrook, he wore jersey number 10. Number 10, and Leroy nailed that one as well. So he knew it. He knew it. There's the starters for Blue Ridge out there. Aureliano Cruz, number 10, is in the starting lineup. Kellen Adams, number 11, is a starter. Elijah Danford, number 15, starts for the Jackets. So does Kian Naranga, number 1. And then the final starter is Britton Dazen, number 21. Britton Dazen, number 21 for the Roadrunners. A starter on this Tuesday night at Holbrook High School. Now the Holbrook team getting announced.
Number 42, Tyler Tabaha.
If your name is Tabaha, you're going to get a huge welcome from the fans here at Holbrook High School, as you deserve. The Tabahas over the years have contributed so much to Holbrook basketball. That family, and the extended part of the family as well, but because they're related to a number of kids that have been great here at Holbrook over the years. The family is extensive. But the Tabahas in particular, they're the crown jewel of Holbrook basketball generationally, going back to when I played high school sports, not basketball particularly. I played church ball. I played basketball at the Holbrook Stake Centers, where I played my basketball in high school. Hey, and it was rough and tumble basketball, I can promise you that. David Fawcett didn't let up on anybody. He was out there smashing guys, banging on the boards. Raymond Shumway knocking guys over, dragging you onto the ground, pummel you a couple of times, and every once in a while you'd even get a whistle call. Hey, let's get underway with this game. This basketball at Holbrook High School, the opening tip controlled by Blue Ridge, but Holbrook goes to work now. Shot underneath is up there and no good, and then tied up. It was Leighton Tom in the Holbrook lineup that gets the start, and he had the ball underneath, but that one won't go. And a jump ball is called. Holbrook will inbound. There was a noticeable missing name for the Roadrunners. And there's a travel. Leighton Tom skipped that pivot foot, bounced a little bit. Chase Salabai is nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found on the roster tonight for the Roadrunners. No Chase Salabai, and so Leighton Tom gets a start for head coach Delmar Johnson and the Roadrunners. Defensively, there is number 32, Jerron Vicente, out there covering the Yellow Jackets. Kian Naranga. There's a beautiful pass inside, but that one is no good on the shot attempt by Britton Dazen. So it belongs to Holbrook, and this is Jerron Vicente bringing it up, picks up the dribble. Into the corner for the Roadrunners. That's number 22, Caleb Cummings, and then they'll find Tyler Tapaha inside for the first points of the game. 2-0 Holbrook in front here. So we're bringing Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. And there's a shot from three that is up there. It's no good for Elijah Danford, rebounded by Holbrook's Leighton Tom. Also in the Holbrook starting lineup is number 23, Travis Baya, another great shooter. From the corner, it's going to be no good. Baya inside with the rebound, and Travis will score the points and go to the free throw line on a Holbrook foul. The guy that got him was Aureliano Cruz. Cruz with his first foul committed today, and Travis Baya will try to make it a three-point play. Look at it again. There's a shot that misses. And there's your contact with said contact coming just a split second too late to be of any consequence on the field goal. And without the free throw, Holbrook will get an early 4-0 lead. Blue Ridge struggling this season, 2-13 overall record, ranked number 36 in the state in 3A basketball. Yellow Jackets way outside the playoff bubble, and it's going to take a lot of quality basketball and a lot of victories for the Yellow Jackets from this point forward to sneak into the playoffs. And they can do it, but they're going to have to do it on the strength of a lot of wins, and they're going to need a lot of shots like that. Elijah Danford, nice little spot up on the left side, and the first points of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Caleb Cummings in the corner for the Roadrunners. Outside, and a three goes zap! And a three is good! Jerron Vicente. His first points of the game for the Roadrunners. Holbrook in front by 5 early on in this game. And the Roadrunners, the Yellow Jackets, do bring Carlo Harris into the game. Carlo is going to get called for his first foul of the game. Northland basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. Holbrook taking on Blue Ridge. They get a Choice Broadband in. Also our other great sponsors that include now here in this season, Navajo Petroleum. Headquartered in St. Michael's, Navajo Petroleum's got multiple convenience store locations for you on the Navajo Nation, and they absolutely love serving the Navajo people and do their best to provide the best service possible. Thinking of Navajo Petroleum, there's a whistle inside and a Yellow Jacket foul on Brody Ellsworth. Brody Ellsworth on the floor. Nope, sorry about that. That's the other direction. The personal foul is on Travis Baya. Travis Baya of the Yellow Jackets. So it's Blue Ridge basketball. Cruz has it on the left angle, guarded by Tyler Tapaha. Stops at the elbow. Going to get rid of that one. Here's Kellen Adams inside to Carlo Harris, and then to the corner for the jump shot. No good for Cruz. It's tipped out. It's knocked out of bounds. Official asking for help on that one. And they're going to say Holbrook basketball. The Roadrunners take over with a 7-2 lead here. 4:33 on the clock in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on Mix 98 KRFM, the radio home of the Sports Zone. And if you want to see moving pictures of the action, you can go right now to the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel and watch the action right there. And if you're on our Facebook page, if you're watching it there, and I know a number of people do, we do provide you the live stream there, but it's at a lower quality, and there's always certain issues with Facebook live streaming anyway that it's just not the thing that they choose to focus on at Facebook. They're more about, pictures of your food at a nice restaurant, stuff like that. Middle-aged guys with selfies, at the gym or whatever, all that kind of stuff. That's more what Facebook is all about. But so they're live streaming. You may be watching us live on our Facebook channel, but I would urge you to instead go to our Sports on Radio YouTube channel. The experience is much better. It is literally a higher quality stream. It's a higher quality, better resolution stream on our YouTube channel than on the Facebook channel. So why not just jump right out of Facebook and go right to our YouTube channel and watch the game with us there? How does that sound? Thank you. First game this week right here. First matchup of 5 nights in a row of Northland basketball. We'll be all over Northeast Arizona. Tomorrow night, Tuba City. Wednesday, Kayenta, Monument Valley, and Show Low. Then we'll go to Show Low on Friday night. And then Saturday, we'll be at Window Rock. So a lot of miles put on a very, very tired Sports Zone War Pony. Meanwhile, 2:53 on the clock here in the first quarter. It's been a drought in scoring for a while. We've been stuck at 7-2 for a while. And the Roadrunners give it up. Blue Ridge back to work with the basketball. Kian Naranga brings it across, and guess what? Jaron Baseni has committed his first foul of the game. Throw the ball in for the Yellow Jackets. Trevor Byers. Trevor Byers has entered the Yellow Jacket lineup. He'll get it in to his teammate Naranga. And we're back to the action. Danford hands off to Byers with it. Naranga lost the handles for a moment. Danford slipped, but there is Carlo Harris to scoop it up and try the jumper from the baseline. It wouldn't go for the great Yellow Jacket linebacker. Over the history of Blue Ridge football, they have had a ton of terrific linebackers. As you watch Caleb Cummings splash a big three from the corner for the Holbrook team, and Caleb's got his first points today, 10-2. Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. There was a shot, no good for Cruz. Holbrook rebound. I'm talking about Carlo Harris, number 12 out there. And he'll line up in the middle of their defense at the moment for the Yellow Jackets. This one's going to tip out of bounds and belong to the Yellow Jackets. Carlo, one of those guys who, in the history of Blue Ridge football, he's going to go down as one of their great linebackers. And should be talked about for a long time because, especially at his size, he is undersized for playing inside linebacker, but despite the size, one of the best in the state. As a sophomore, he's a junior right now, but as a sophomore, Carlo Harris was a first-team All-State linebacker as a sophomore, weighing about 130 or 135 pounds, inside linebacker. And he is legit in that. And so he'll try to set a screen here for his teammate. Danford comes off that. And he's going to hand it off to, is it Anawan Case? I'm going to have to find out the pronunciation on this young man's name. Case on the floor, number 4 out there for the Yellow Jackets. And he and his team is going to get the basketball after Vicente travels on his entry into the paint right there. Holbrook turns it over. The Roadrunners they've got the 10-2 lead right now, but I don't think that coach can be all that happy right now. The Roadrunners have turned the ball over a lot in the first quarter. Hand off to Case, way out there. He's guarded by Vicente. Inside, Harris will work that paint. A little spin move, and it's just a little bit shy for the guy. Byers the rebound. He'll battle for it for the Yellow Jackets and throw it out, and it's controlled. And they'll get a new shot clock. Danford, left side, off the glass. Nice little finish by Elijah Danford. And he's got the first 2 field goals of the game for the Jackets. 24 seconds left first quarter. Skipping around right side to Jaron Vicente. He's in the corner, covered by Case. Now to the top, Cummings for 3. And that's going to be a little left. And rebounded by Carlo Harris. Harris pushing and to the corner. Nice look, nice pass. Shot good from the corner. And that was a big one, much needed by Naranga. Time running out. Time does run out, and the Roadrunners led 10-2, but back-to-back baskets by the Yellow Jackets, including that big 3 by Naranga. And they close out strongly. Blue Ridge does. Stand by, the second quarter on the way. Holbrook 10, Blue Ridge 7, Northland basketball, presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
We're back to it, everybody. Sorry about that. We got one of the hazards of the close confines of doing these broadcasts in these smaller high school gymnasiums is you get people with their food and their drinks and all that kind of stuff, and we had a little mishap here at the start of the quarter, but we're back to it and underway, and a whistle and a foul. Looks like first personal foul is going to be called on Caleb Cummings of Holbrook. 2 shots for Trevor Byers for the Yellow Jackets. Trevor misses on that first one. So that Danford basket, that must have been or did he just make the first free throw? Now I'm confused. All right, we get it. Byers made the first free throw, missed the second one. There's what it is. Now everything is right in the world again as we get back to the action. Northland basketball is presented by Choice Broadband. 12-10. Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. Spot up 3 left side. That one's going to be up there and just off the mark for Kellen Adams. Rebound controlled by the Roadrunners and Jaron Vicente, and here he goes up the floor. He's going to get a return pass and launch a 3 and miss that one just a little bit shy for the Roadrunners. Elijah Danford with a Yellow Jacket rebound. Blue Ridge up the floor left side. Case with it. He'll drive and dish, and that one's going to be missed, but a blocking foul sends Carlo Harris to the line. The guy that got him was Manny Rico for the Roadrunners. Rico in front, and Carlo Harris with a chance to show us what he can do at the foul line for the Yellow Jackets. 12-10 our score. The Roadrunners, the Yellow Jackets. Northland basketball exclusively at the Sports Zone. Thank you to Choice Broadband. Thank you to Navajo Petroleum. Their convenience stores across the Navajo Nation. They love serving the Navajo Nation. Carlo Harris goes 1 for 2 for Blue Ridge. They've got this down to a 1-point game. Holbrook 12, Blue Ridge 11. The Roadrunners ranked number 13 in the state. Blue Ridge ranked number 36. And the Yellow Jackets with a chance here. 2 minutes into the second quarter, a chance right here to take the lead. They can do that right here on this possession. Case behind the back dribble, drops one back. Byer scoops it up. The Yellow Jackets keep it alive. 17 on the shot clock in the corner. And a shot is up. And that shot no good out there for Adams. Kellen Adams missing for Blue Ridge. Long pass. Jaron Vicente can't quite pull that one down. That looked like one of those Sam Darnold passes from last night, didn't it? I mean, just a little bit too long. Just a little bit too long. Seemed like if Darnold wasn't on his back, if he wasn't taking a sack last night in that game, he was throwing the ball just a little bit too long, wasn't he? Trevor Byers circles around the paint, throws one up there. That shot no good. It'll bounce around. Case picks it up, drops it back, and that's going to roll in and out. No good for Carlo Harris. Another very long, this time more of a Kyler Murray looking pass. Completed a little bit short. A little short of the mark, but completed that time downfield, and it'll be a first down for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Here they go. Swing it to the corner. Caleb Cummings. His pass is knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jacket defense. Look at the lighting down there. I don't know if you guys can appreciate it watching that, but they did some changes. We talked to Greg Perkins, the athletic director, and the girls coach here at Holbrook. We interviewed him after his girls were victorious tonight over Blue Ridge, and he talked about some of the upgrades here at Munoz Gymnasium. But first, let's talk about Elijah Danford knocking it down. Danford's got 9 points in the quarter, and the Yellow Jackets beautifully coming back here. They lead by 2. Well, for a moment anyway, Caleb Cummings has the answer for the Roadrunners. Cummings with his second 3 of the game. And Blue Ridge is back in front, or Holbrook is back in front, 15-14. And they're going to get the basketball on a travel, but that guy right there, Elijah Danford, with the big 3 that gave the Yellow Jackets the lead a moment ago. Inside and a double move, and no good for Tapaha. Vicente rebound, and he'll get roughed up a bit by Carlo Harris. Harris with his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, that's just team foul number 1. Exactly 4 minutes now remaining in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. That is only the third foul. Third foul committed by Blue Ridge in the entire first half. And Holbrook's played clean as well. Only 4 fouls on the Roadrunners the entire half so far. Leighton Tom pulls up at the elbow. Back outside. Jaron Vicente. Inside to Tapaha, and he is going to somehow sneak that one up there for his second field goal tonight. And the Birds back in front by 3. Downtown. Well, Yellow Jackets try to tie it. Danford couldn't make it. Did get the offensive rebound, and there was another foul on, boy, that's 3 fouls now in the half. Carlo Harris. 2 very quick, almost back-to-back out there by Carlos, so they're going to have to get him out of the game, and they do it. They relieve him of duty for a moment, and the Roadrunners will bring the ball up into front court. Bounce pass inside intended for Tapaha, stolen by the Yellow Jackets. Here they go. Case drops it back. Danford underneath. Goes into Britton Dazen, and he lost control. We've got exactly 3 minutes remaining in the first half of this showdown. Blue Ridge, Holbrook, and inside the Tapaha. We had to sneak that one up between those guys. And he got it up there and rolled it in for the for the Roadrunners. They lead by 5. Drive, player control foul. Kian Naranga commits the foul. Well, I jinxed Blue Ridge. I talked about their low foul count. And all of a sudden now, since I said that, I think they've committed, well, at least 2, maybe 3 fouls since that point. You get a look at Tyler Tapaha a moment ago. He'll take up a low post position for the Roadrunners, find him inside, and he is fouled. And is it Cruz? Or is it Dazen? Dazen commits a foul. So Dazen picks up his first foul, and the Yellow Jackets, now the fouls are starting to pile up there. 14 fouls on the Yellow Jackets. 2:36 on the clock, second quarter. Holbrook 19, Blue Ridge 14. And this one will bounce true for Tyler Tapaha. Tyler's got 7 first-half points. He'll get a second free throw again right here. That was a blood-curdling scream, wasn't it? That was amazing. Whoever that person is, they got a chance in Hollywood with the scream like that. That left-handed attempt by Britton Dazen, no good. Rebound Holbrook. We're going to have to find that scream again and maybe pull that out and use that for something. That was world class. And I'm not going to lie, a little bit scary. The Holbrook Roadrunners are ranked number 13 in the state. And Blue Ridge is ranked number 36 right now. We got to grab a timeout out there with 2:11 remaining in the first half, and Holbrook by 7. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Thank you to Hatch Concrete. Thank you to our sponsoring partners of Northland basketball that include great people like Sholo Ford and Holbrook Family Dentistry. And thank you to Navajo Petroleum. And thank you, of course, to our presenting sponsors, Choice Broadband. On your screen right there a moment ago, by the way, was the parents, the mother of that beautiful lady in the middle there was the mother of Leonard Keone, who is shooting our camera here, camera 1. And she is, Leonard's mother is a professional rug maker. And her rugs are phenomenal. Phenomenal. And they fetch a pretty penny, I can promise you that. They're amazing. Navajo rugs that she makes. Hey, back to the action here. A minute 45 on the clock, second quarter. The Roadrunners have it. Shot from the corner left side. And that's going to bounce out. No good. For Jaron Basenti, the Yellow Jackets up the floor. Outside Case for 3. That's going to be off the back iron. No good. Tipped around. Yellow Jackets get it back. Danford on the angle right side. Try to get a screen and see if he can get free for a shot. Nothing there. Now left side in the corner, Danford open. Boy, they worked for a shot, and they got it to go. Beautifully done by the Yellow Jackets. Kirby Elkins, the head coach, has to be real proud of that entire offensive set. For a team that has struggled this year, that was well executed. Roadrunners lead by 4, and the Yellow Jackets are going to pull down a rebound. Trevor Byers, the guy that grabs that for Blue Ridge. Up the floor, Danford way downtown. He'll miss everything. And on the miss, we're going to grab a timeout. Back in a moment, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night, 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
Well, you saw on your little screen right there that the Roadrunners, by virtue of a Yellow Jacket foul, get Tyler Tapaha to the foul line, and Tyler's got 5 in the game after that first make. 5 points, that is. Nope, take it back. He's got 9 points in the game. And a rebound right there. Go the Roadrunners, push it up the floor, wide open. Manny Rico for 3, it's perfect! The Roadrunners lead goes to 8 points, 5 seconds left in the half. Danford at the buzzer. Shot's no good. And that's going to end the first half of this one, but Manny Rico didn't do a lot of scoring, only hit the one shot, but it came right there for the Roadrunners to give them a 25-17 halftime lead over the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets and send us on our way to halftime here. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way in just a couple of moments. Everybody stand by for it. We'll return to Holbrook and break it down for you after these words. It's Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Back to Holbrook High School. Welcome back in, everybody. Thanks for joining us on another broadcast of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone, presented by Choice Broadband. And it's halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is officially underway. It made a bunch of changes here at Tony Munoz Gymnasium. You're always going to be faced with the challenge of the size of the facility, the building. They can't make it any bigger. But what they have done recently is they have installed all new bleachers. The seating here is brand new and vastly improved over what it was before. They've also made the floor lighter and painted the roof in such a way as to enhance the lighting in here, and it's all worked. The lighting is considerably better. You can see it in the broadcast. I don't know if you go back and look at some old ones. I mean, it was a pretty dark facility, dark place, but so they've made some changes. They made some upgrades, and we commend them. Hey, my microphone is wide open right there, guys. Okay, so. All right. So if you want the whole conversation, but there. Anyway, it's halftime here at Holbrook, and the Holbrook boys are leading Blue Ridge 25-17 at the break. Tyler Tapaha has contributed 9 points to lead the scoring for the Roadrunners. Caleb Cummings, on the strength of 2 3-point baskets made, has 6 in the game. And then you're looking at Jaron Vicente with 5 points, including a 3-point basket. Manny Rico has 3 points. That was a 3. And Travis Baya has 2 points for the Roadrunners. So Holbrook has connected on 4 3-pointers in the first half. The Yellow Jackets are led by Elijah Danford and his pair of 3-point makes for the Yellow Jackets. He's got 12 points in the first half. Kian Naraga has 3 points. Trevor Byers with 1 point, and Carlo Harris with 1 single point in that first half of basketball. They're doing all kinds of stuff here at Holbrook, 50-50 drawings. They're doing some sort of half-court shot to try and win a prize. And some kid, the very first try, some little kid, threw a half-court shot and hit the front of the rim. Almost made the shot. So they're having their fun here. One more time, just want to commend them again for the improvements at Munoz Gymnasium here at Holbrook High School. Budenholzer Court. It's called Budenholzer Court. And, of course, dedicated to the Budenholzer family. When they, Mike Budenholzer, the graduate here from Holbrook High School, that was the great athlete here, the great basketball player primarily, but he was a terrific quarterback, football player. He was an outstanding golfer. He was a serviceable baseball player. I'm not going to say he was the greatest, but he and I had great times playing football and baseball, and more fun times on the baseball field. A lot of fun. Mike Budenholzer, what a great guy, but great all-around athlete. And his father, of course, was an athletic director a long time. He was a state championship-winning basketball head coach of Holbrook in the 70s. And so the family is so well known here. And Mike, they came in, they dedicated the court to the Budenholzer family. And Mike Budenholzer, NBA head coach, he donated $100,000 to Holbrook High School at that time. How about that, huh? How about that generosity from Coach Bud? Well, that's going to do it for our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. We'll be back in a moment to start the second half. Our score, Holbrook 25, Blue Ridge 17. Stand by for the third quarter coming up right here at Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Back for the second half here at Holbrook High School. Welcome back, everybody. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband. My name is Floyd Simmons, and I'll help you get back to the action here in just a moment. Look at some more of those highlights from the first half. Jaron Basenti missed that. The follow was good for the Roadrunners. And then that pull-up jump shot that landed for Elijah Danford for the Yellow Jackets. And you can continue having a good look at those highlights as we run you through our upcoming week of broadcast coverage here at the Sports Zone. Tomorrow night we go to Tuba City. The Warriors are going to host the Chinle Wildcats. What a game in the girls' game. That's going to be the primetime game. They're going to flip them tomorrow. So the boys are going to play the early game at 5:30, and the girls are going to tip off at the girls are going to tip off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Tuba City. Plan to join us for our broadcast coverage from Warriors Pavilion tomorrow night. And the number 1 ranked Chinle Lady Wildcats, and I believe it's number 5 for Tuba City. So big games tomorrow night. That's at Tuba. And then the next night, got to sneeze. The next night, Thursday night, we go to Monument Valley. They will host the Sholo Cougars, and we'll have that one, Monument Valley and Sholo, on Thursday night. Then Friday, we get to see Sholo at home. The Cougars at home against this Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets club. And then we wrap up on Saturday night at Winter Rock. Winter Rock will take on Monument Valley. And the Roadrunners get an early start to the second half. Manny Rico gets open. He hits the second 3 of the game. First one came toward the end of the second quarter. This one at the start of the third quarter. So we just have to pronounce Manny Rico as the guy with the hot hand right now for the Holbrook Roadrunners, and they lead by 11. It's Northland Basketball presented by Choice Broadband. We thank you for joining us here live at Munoz Gymnasium in Holbrook for this one. Holbrook and Blue Ridge, the inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Elijah Danford has it. He led them in scoring in the first half. He's going to try to work against Tyler Tapaha's defense. Drop one in on the give on the pick and roll, and it works nicely. And a good finish by the linebacker. They count the points for Carlo Harris. And see if he can make it a three-point play. It was Travis Baya. Travis Baya, the guy who picked up his second personal foul. Harris unable to connect on the free throw. Our score here 28-19. 28-19. Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. Thanks for joining us on radio on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the broadcast home of the Sports Zone. The reverse lay-in spun up there nicely by Tyler Tapaha. He's in double figures. Tyler with 11 points in the game. Let's see. It seems like Tyler reached 1,000 points earlier this season. Does that seem familiar, Derek? Something like that? Yeah. Fourth personal foul has just been called on the linebacker. Oh, that's Carlo Harris right there. The linebacker. Doesn't look like a linebacker, does he? Unless you look at his eyes. Take a close-up look in his eyes sometime, and then you'll see the linebacker in the eyes. The body type is more like a safety. Tyler Tapaha once again. Points for the Roadrunners, and a steal by Holbrook. Leighton Tom has it, drops it back to Tapaha, and then a long pass up the floor for the Roadrunners. Brady Basenti, number 15, getting some time out there for Coach Delmar Johnson and the Roadrunners. Now Leighton Tom, wide open three, and he felt it. He knew it was in, and that was perfect for the first points of the game for Leighton. You got Leighton Tom, Jaron Basenti, Tyler Tapaha out there. Brady Basenti, number 15, on the floor. And Manny Rico, number 11, rounds out the Holbrook Roadrunners. 5 here in the third quarter. Long pass to Tapaha. He was able to control it. Tried to save it in off of Trevor Byers, but Byers was cagey, and he was able to steal it. Trevor Byers, number 2. Here's Elijah Danford, number 15. You also have out there for the Roadrunners, Kian Naranga, number 1. And there is a kid whose jersey number 4, Anawan Case. And Case will shoot this one, missed the shot. I'm just going to call him Case because I'm not so sure about that pronunciation on the first name. And then the 5th of the Yellow Jackets is number 12, Carlo Harris. Harris stays out there with his 4 personal fouls for Coach Kirby Elkins. One's going to rim out, no good. Tapaha, but Travis Baya gets the offensive rebound, and then he gets slapped by Trevor Byers. That'll be Trevor's first foul. Trevor slapped him, but Trevor got dinged up a little bit on the slappage. Tapaha takes the inbound, and they run a play to the corner for Brady Basenti. But then it got knocked out of bounds by Naranga. So reset for the Roadrunners. Inbound the ball on the baseline under the Yellow Jacket basket, which is the one that the Roadrunners are shooting at. So this is not Holbrook's basket here. This is Blue Ridge's basket, and they're trying to protect it. That's why you call it defense. And ball tipped out of bounds on the pass. Kellen Adams out there to get a fingertip on it for the Yellow Jackets. Inbound comes into Tom. 4.5 on the clock in the third quarter. And Basenti, that's Brady Basenti. Boy, he caught that and let it go so fast. He's got such a quick release. I'd never seen it before. He's a young player, and he hadn't gotten a lot of playing time in previous broadcasts of Roadrunners basketball. Shot from the left side, no good for the Yellow Jackets. This time, Kellen Adams comes up a little dry on that shot. 35-19. Holbrook's lead continues to grow here. Yellow Jackets have been battling, but the 14-5 Roadrunners are starting now to get the best of Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is 2-13 overall on the season. Take a look at the standings in the 3A East as Leighton Tom tries to beat the shot clock, and he doesn't. It was left of the iron, so that is a shot clock violation. And possession over to the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. It's a close game at the end of one. Holbrook led 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. The Roadrunners outscored Blue Ridge 15-10 in the second quarter. And now they have outscored the Yellow Jackets 10-2 in the third period. Danford, he wanted the shot. He was working for it the whole time, and he finally just pulled the trigger, even with the defender right there. And it's just a bit off the mark. The Roadrunners came into the game tonight in second place in the 3A East. A half a game in front of Alchesay, the third place team. Snowflake is 3-0 in the region and in first place. So it's Snowflake, then Holbrook, then Alchesay. That three is no good. Winslow is in fourth place with a 2-2 record. And then arguably Sholo's in front of them because Sholo's 0-1 right now. So this one gets kicked out by the Yellow Jackets. Sholo's 0-1 in the region. But Sholo is one game better than Winslow in the loss column. So if you look at the standings, it says that Winslow's in front, but technically speaking, I don't think that is the case as Tyler Tapaha takes the inbound, makes the shot, and Coach Johnson calls a Holbrook timeout with 2:36 on the clock, third quarter. We grab this one as well. Stand by, it's Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
White Mountain Regional Medical Center is going to help us present the Sports Zone's player of the game at the end of this one. 37-19. Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. Boys varsity. And a lob to Tyler Tapaha, and he kind of got in between, and then he somehow got a ball back. And he gets two more. Tyler, 15 points. And a Holbrook steal. And a Yellow Jacket foul. And the guy that commits it is Lauren Begay-Scher, who was out there for just a moment. Now he'll go to the bench for Coach Elkins. Well, I'm, let's see here. Falling a little bit behind. The Roadrunners score again. We were dealing with a technical issue for just a second there, and there's a steal by Tyler Tapaha. Tyler is going to complete it. Get the steal, get the basket. Tyler is starting to tally up the points for the mighty, mighty Roadrunners. Trevor Byers. And a whistle and a Vicente foul. Nope, not Vicente. Travis Baya. Yeah, I didn't. Needed to see that long shot right there, and I didn't quite see it. That one out of bounds. Let's still get it again. Is this Vicente way down there? Oh no, that's it's Caleb Cummings. Okay, Caleb for three. Right, yeah. That gets me close to the totals out there. We're going to get us a whistle and a Yellow Jacket foul. That's Kian Naranga. 2 fouls on him in the game. Jaron Vicente at the free throw line. That shot is good. Tyler Tapaha leading the way, near 20 points in the game scoring now.
Flash on the camera across the.
And Caleb Cummings, 9 points in the game. No good on the shot by Vicente. The Yellow Jackets will get it up the floor. Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Ticking its way down. Drive, shot, count that shot. And we're going to grab a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment for the final seconds of the third quarter. Stand by. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
The Yellow Jackets get a little basket there, and off the glass at the buzzer. A three-pointer is good for Brady Vicente. The Holbrook Roadrunners. Big quarter. Big quarter for the Roadrunners. Watch it. Use the glass, get it done. Fourth quarter on the way. Holbrook in front big. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
You got a whistle and a foul. Tyler Tapaha has committed his first foul of the game for the Roadrunners. And we are back to the action. We'll get a travel. Travel is called on Kellen Adams. And that's going to slow play up for just a moment. And then we'll get back to it. Scramble for it, and the Yellow Jackets are able to to get the basketball. And look at this. Working up the floor. Get some points for Carlo Harris. Holbrook unable to get points. That'll give the Yellow Jackets another opportunity. Taking a look at my book here because I can't believe my eyes on something. I don't know what's going on, but Blue Ridge has two guys named Elijah Danford. Is that real? Is that true? They got two guys. They got number 15 is Elijah Danford and number 35 is Elijah Danford. If you're listening to the broadcast out there, is that for reals? Look at the Yellow Jackets getting work done. Carlo Harris out there. A lot of hustle going on right now. And shot made by Manny Rico. Coming with 6:18 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. 50-30, Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. A timeout taken. We'll take one as well. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Drive, big collision. And that'll be a player control foul on one of those guys named Elijah Danford, the one with the number 35 right there. He'll go at it. Blue Ridge was arguing that was just a glancing blow, and you know what? I can see where Coach Elkins was complaining because it was so glancing to the side. Great job of acting there by Tyler Tapaha to act as if the much smaller, more slender Danford could actually knock him over like that. You know, it's a pretty good job of acting. Now, just remember, there is also a flopping rule that you have to watch out for. You can't be flopping out there. But one way or t'other, we are back to action here with the final 5:58 in regulation. Posted on the clock and counting down, way outside Jaron Basenti for the Holbrook Roadrunners. He goes to the baseline and steps on said baseline. There's Coach Elkins, Kirby Elkins of the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Been at the helm now. I think this is year number 3, if I'm not mistaken, for Coach Elkins leading the way. Very sharp basketball mind. And his team just has fallen on a lot of hard luck this season. Inbound, and Tyler Tapaha. Tyler has 21 points in the game for the Roadrunners. Strong candidate, maybe your leading candidate for Holbrook for the Sports Zone's Player of the Game. We'll announce in our postgame. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. 3 fouls now on Manny Rico. 2 team fouls on Blue Ridge, 2 team fouls on Holbrook, and a Danford 3 that misses, and Case is there to scoop up Manny Rico's fumble. And the shot is good. First points of the game for Case. Pass underneath. Tapaha, hard to defend. Even if you're a great linebacker like Carlo Harris, you can't defend Tyler inside like that. At least I don't think you can. Harris will return the favor. Uses quickness to get around Tapaha. Hey, how about Carlo Harris? 9 points in the game. Blue Ridge rebound up the left side. This is Elijah Danford. Reverses and has a shot blocked by Tyler Tapaha. The Yellow Jackets are playing spirited basketball, down by 20, and not playing like they're playing like it's a tight game, close game. And you got to hand it to the head coach, right? Show me who made that shot, guys. Tyler again. 25 points in the game for Tapaha. Danford, lefty, misses. Rebound, Rico for the Roadrunners. They'll keep it alive. We got 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Holbrook 56, Blue Ridge 34 in the boys varsity game. The earlier girls game was won by Holbrook, 56-51. Play a little catch back and forth. Leighton Tom's shot inside, no good for the Birds. Yellow Jackets possess it, but can't do anything with it. Naranga's shot no good. Holbrook back with it. Jaron Basenti deep on the left angle, tries to throw a pass underneath. He's going to miss everybody. Manny Rico scoops it up. Leighton Tom will have control. Holbrook attack. Basenti dishes, corner. Tapaha passed up on the shot. Oh, and he dribbles and he no looks inside to Travis Baya. And Travis is not going to miss that shot very often, but he did. And an offensive foul is called on Carlo Harris. Maybe a second time that you can question it. Take a look at it again. That's going to be the fifth foul, and Carlo Harris, his night is over. Watch this, watch this. Listen, oh, that is the gentlest of bumps. Listen, Carlo Harris knows how to hit a dude, okay? And for a guy like that has absolutely cleaned the clocks on a few football players over there during his time as a linebacker for Blue Ridge, he's going to think about that little foul that he got called, and it's the tackiest of fouls you can imagine, really, for him. And I would agree. I think that, and of course, it's all going to be about the angle. If the official doesn't have just the perfect angle, and he buys the defenders, well, you know, what the defender is giving him, then that's one thing. But you know, there's Carlo Harris's night. It's all over. Nice saved in. And that's not going to beat the shot clock. Holbrook saved it in nicely. That guy's night is done right there. 56-34. Case races into front court with the basketball for the Yellow Jackets. Danford. And he's going to drop a pass right to Travis Baya. Travis unable. Good defense getting back. He and Naranga played the defense for the Yellow Jackets and prevented it. Danford, pull-up jumper, no good. Case rebound, outside, Naranga, way downtown. Maybe he was trying to throw the oop. I don't know. And the give and go is good. Case with the basket. .92 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trevor Byers, he got in between, picked it up, thought he had a guy to outlet soon. He was looking right in the back of Danford. He couldn't throw it, and he couldn't dribble, and he couldn't stop. The three couldn'ts. You're not, you're supposed to have a can-do attitude, right? Not a I can't attitude, but he couldn't do any of those things. He tried, he wanted to. Minute 14 remaining in regulation. Ball knocked loose. Trevor Byers, nice defense, and he gets the reward. But Holbrook's going to go on to win this game because we're at a minute remaining in regulation. Jackets aren't quitting. Steal by Byers. Case. Danford. Naranga. Back to Danford. 50 seconds left. Byers for three. Let's loose with it. Missed the shot. Rebound, Tyler Tabaha. Tabaha staying out there. 40 seconds left. This game has been pretty much decided for a while, and Tyler stays out there. Vicente and Travis Pye out there. The Holbrook starters. Leighton Tom was the starter. He's staying out there. The only guy that's not a starter, still on the floor, though, is Brady Vicente. Holbrook will next play. After this one, Holbrook will play Winslow on Friday. That's right here in Holbrook, and then they'll play again next Tuesday at Show Low High School. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's gonna do it. Final score 56-38. The Roadrunners have defeated the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets tonight at home for Holbrook, Munoz Gymnasium. And the leading scorer, High Point man, Tyler Tapaha, number 25, is our Sports Zone player of the game. Tyler leads the way. Holbrook gets the win. And White Mountain Regional Medical Center will help us present the player of the game to Tyler Tapaha. We'll do that here momentarily. Let me run you through our upcoming broadcast schedule this week. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're in Tuba City. TC takes on Chinle. Following night we're at Monument Valley. Monument Valley on Thursday night will host the Show Low Cougars. And then on Friday night we will be with Show Low again, but it'll be Show Low at home. Show Low will take on Blue Ridge on Friday night. We'll have the broadcast coverage for you. And we wrap up our week of Northland basketball coming up on Saturday at Winter Rock. Winter Rock will host Monument Valley, and we'll have that coverage for you right here at the Sports Zone. Tyler, how do you hear me?
Good.
Okay. Get to our post-game festivities, everybody. Final score in Holbrook, the boys varsity game tonight. Holbrook beats Blue Ridge 56-38. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. Let's talk to the High Point man for Holbrook and our Sports Zone player of the game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. It's Tyler Tapaha who scores 25 tonight for the victorious Holbrook Roadrunners. Congratulations, Tyler.
Thank you.
Let's see. You guys came out and took care of business tonight.
Yeah.
And Blue Ridge battled and fought early and kept it close, but once you guys put your foot on the gas, it seemed like there was no stopping you. Tell me about your thoughts on the victory and how your team played tonight.
We're still trying to find ourselves after the loss against Snowflake, and kind of lost ourselves when we lost that one by 2 on last Friday night.
Well, that was a great game, and I'll take you back to that for a moment. How about I do that? How about that last second? You're one of those guys, you want the ball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, crunch time or any time, you want the ball in your hands. And what did you guys talk about? You ran that last play against Snowflake, and I know folks that are watching this game maybe don't have a frame of reference, maybe didn't watch it, but you guys were down by 2, and you stole the ball to get it back with about 12 seconds or something like that. And you had a chance to run a play set up for a final shot, and it went to you inside. Tell me about how you guys tried to orchestrate that last play. What were you trying to do?
I was just trying to go get a bucket to tie it up and get it into overtime.
And did you guys run it just kind of how Coach drew it up for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I was surprised about that moment, and maybe this speaks to the basketball IQ of a team like the Holbrook Roadrunners, was I thought you guys were going to be fouling down in that final minute, fouling a lot, try to get Snowflake on the line, but you guys didn't do that. You guys were trying to steal the ball. I mean, that's a lot of confidence there, man. You guys are going to steal the ball. Is that how you guys feel about yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let's bring you back to this game here, the victory over the Yellow Jackets. And what kind of things were working for you guys out there tonight?
Just the middle was open all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just give it to Tyler.
Nah.
Send it inside to
Get
number
it
42.
Open person, basically.
The open guy. Okay, got it. Good answer. Good answer for you right there. Is Chase Salabai doing okay, by the way? Didn't see him on the roster.
Yeah, he had an injury.
Injury?
Yeah.
You going to get him back soon?
Hopefully.
Man, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. He's a big part of your team for sure. All right. Other guys on the team out there, what do you got to say about your teammates individually in the game tonight?
Travis pretty good at the bottom. Just needs to get those jitters out so he can grab the ball and make a easy layup, basically. And Jaron, once he finds his rhythm, we good.
Yeah.
Caleb, once he gets going too, we good.
Caleb hit a couple of big ones for you tonight.
Yeah.
How about Brady Basenti?
Brady came into this game huge.
Young guy.
Yeah.
What is he? Is he a freshman?
Sophomore or junior, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe a little older than I thought he was. Well, hey, listen, a nice win for you guys, and 15-5, I think is the overall record. Am I not mistaken about that? Does that sound familiar to you?
I don't even know.
You're not really watching that stuff close. Well, let me tell you, it's 15-5. That's not bad, man. You got to feel pretty good about how things are going.
75%.
Yeah. You feel good?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the win, man. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler Topper right there. He's the Sports Zone's player of the game tonight. Scores 25 points to lead this Holbrook Roadrunners boys varsity team to a victory. And he's going to get the award. He's going to get the T-shirt. He's going to get all that stuff. Thank you to White Mountain Regional Medical Center for providing with us here and helping to present the Sports Zone's player of the game. 56-38. Holbrook has beaten Blue Ridge, and we'll find out if Delmar Johnson makes an appearance from the locker room here and give us a chance to talk to him before it's all said and done as we wait for Coach Johnson. Is he on his way? Yep. We're going to grab a timeout, everybody. Grab a timeout, and we'll return with that discussion with the victorious head coach right after these words. Stand by. Northland basketball continues from Holbrook right after this.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
And we return you to Holbrook High School, connecting to transmitter, it says. Connecting to transmitter is what it says. That just means that one of our cameras has been turned off. And so we'll look at some highlights, shall we, from the game, while we anticipate a discussion with head coach Delmar Johnson of the Holbrook Roadrunners, who are now 15-5 on the season. And let's see, they came into the game ranked number 13 in the state. The Yellow Jackets were overall 2-13, so now 2-14 is the record for the Yellow Jackets. They were ranked number 36. But playing the higher-ranked Roadrunners will help the Yellow Jackets, but their playoff hopes are slipping away with every game that gets played that doesn't go in the direction that they might want it to go. Holbrook led in scoring by the Sports Zone's player of the game. Tyler Tapahai scored 25 points. Caleb Cummings added 9 points, all of those on three-point baskets. Manny Rico had 8 points in this one tonight for the Roadrunners. Jaron Basenti, 6 points. Leighton Tom had 3 points. Brady Basenti, 3 points. Travis Baia scored 2 points in the game for the Roadrunners. The Yellow Jackets were led by Elijah Danford, the one that wears number 15. He scored 15 points in the game. Carlo Harris had 9 in this one. Antoine Case, is that supposed to be Antoine? I don't know. I'm not sure, but Mr. Case scored 4 points. So did Elijah Danford, the one that is wearing jersey number 35. And Trevor Byers and Kian Naranga each had 3 points tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Well, I don't think we're going to get a chance to talk to Coach Johnson after this one, but we certainly appreciate him, and we appreciate the hospitality here at Holbrook High School. Oh, there's Coach Johnson, appearing from the complete opposite side, opposite direction. There's a headset for you, Coach Johnson.
Thank you.
You hear me okay?
Yes.
Sure do, right? Let's start to Coach Delmar Johnson of the Holbrook Roadrunners. Final score 56-38. Holbrook has defeated the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. We bring you back to Holbrook High School for this one, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. Coach Johnson, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Well, let's see. Blue Ridge kept it tight for a while, but then when you guys got the separation, there was no looking back, really. You kind of put the pressure on and kept it going and finished strong in the game. So tell me your basic thoughts on a win tonight over the Yellow Jackets.
Well, we definitely needed this win after that close loss against Snowflake the other night. And I got to give credit to Blue Ridge. They came out and played great in the first half. They played zone, and that kind of, baffled my players or whatever. But other than that, we had to get the game up and down, pressure defense, and that was one thing that kind of opened it up for us in the third quarter. But I got to give credit to Brady Basente and Leighton Tom. I had to put them in at the beginning of the third quarter because I had 2 other players not hustling out here to check in. So those 2 guys I got to give a lot of credit to for the third quarter run we made.
So when your name gets called, you better hustle to the table.
Oh, yeah. You got to be ready to play at all times. Basketball is a game of spurts and everything. You got to be ready.
Yeah. You focus up. You got that mindset. It's not a long game, is it? I mean, it's not that long a time to ask somebody to be focused. Be ready to go.
32 minutes go by quick.
Pay attention. Final score 56-38. Holbrook over Blue Ridge tonight here. The Holbrook boys are now, how about this, Coach? You're 15-5 on the season.
Yeah.
You got to feel pretty good about that.
Oh, I feel great about that. It's just, sometimes we hit speed bumps and everything, but overall, I just think that sometimes we get lackadaisical. I mean, but they're actually playing hard, but they playing hard in spurts. If we would play hard all 32 minutes, and I know it's hard to get everybody to play a full 32-minute game, but that's what we're going to have to do for the rest of the season.
You referenced the Snowflake game, and I want to take you back to it if I can, because we didn't get to talk to you after that game. It was a game that ended. It was a 2-point game. I think it was 54-52. I think it was the final, something like that. And we got a chance to cover that game. Boy, I love the way you guys played that one. You shot well. The hustle was terrific. Your defense was great. In fact, so good that I'm in my commentary, my broadcast, I'm talking about how you need to foul in that last, half a minute, 45 seconds. You got to be fouling. And you didn't do that at all. You relied on taking the ball away, stealing it. You stole it twice in those in the final 35 seconds or so. Coach, I mean, it just marveled me because you normally playing good competition, you can't count on taking it away.
No, you can't.
That. But you did it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your faith in this team's defense.
Oh, man, if our guys would actually do what they're supposed to and, not get lackadaisical on defense, I mean, we can, really put a stop to any, team, but we have to communicate better. We're not communicating. That's the part where we lose focus. But going back to the Snowflake game, when they turned the ball over, I think it was 4 times in a row when they were up 2. I just told them, you got to switch every single screen, and you have to get a deflection. I didn't want to foul, really, to put them in a bonus where they're getting free points, in my opinion. So just play pressure defense. A lot of teams don't like to be pressured the way we pressure. So that's as far as the way I look at it, that's an advantage for us.
Well, one of the great plays, individual plays that I've seen all season long was that steal by Chase Salabai that set you up for the final possession.
Yeah.
Where he stole that inbound pass. And his elevation to go up and his reach and taking that ball away it just blew me away. And you could have used him tonight, even though you got the comfortable
he's out
win.
tonight with a sprained knee.
Oh, man.
It's a mystery on how it happened. He said he woke up yesterday morning, went to breakfast, and got up to walk, and he just felt a pain. So he went to the doctor today and found out that he has a sprained knee. So I don't know. More likely he's out. Honestly, he's out for Friday. But
Gotcha.
Other than that, a knee injury is different than any other, injury that you can come up
Don't we
with.
know it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you got Winslow on Friday.
Yes.
You got Sholo next Tuesday. I mean, you're just in that. You're in that a gauntlet of 3A East games, critical games, crucial games coming up, right?
Oh man, no, the Sholo game is next Thursday. We go to Sholo.
It's
no,
next
Friday.
Thursday.
I think it's Friday. We go to
That late
Sholo
in
on
the
Friday.
week? I don't know. I was looking at your schedule. I guess I must have.
We going to Sholo, I think, on Friday, and then Monument on Saturday.
Wow. Okay. Well, Coach, will you ever forgive me?
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I appreciate you every time.
Yeah.
Coming in to even do our games.
Yeah, Sholo's on the 24th. You're right. That's gonna be Friday.
Yeah, and then the
Saturday.
25th. That Saturday we had to
At Monument Valley.
Yeah.
You got a little time off after the Winslow game. You got a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to help with the bumps and bruises and the sprained knee.
Yeah.
That'll help a little bit.
Yeah, like I tell them, injuries, there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
But everything else you have control over. Tonight he got sloppy at the end where I guess some guys thought they can go one-on-one. But like I tell them, everything we do as a team. It's not an individual. You don't play for the crowd. You play for your teammates and your coaches. That's how I was taught, and that's what I'm having these guys to understand, that you play this game because you want to play it, not for anybody else.
Coach, that's much appreciated. Hey, remind everybody what's your hometown? Where are you from?
I'm originally from a place called East Chicago, Indiana.
Yeah, East Chicago.
Yep, Northwest Indiana.
That was a hotbed of Northland Pioneer College basketball recruiting at one time.
Back in Indiana, yeah, we had a few kids from East Chicago. We had a bunch of kids from all over Indiana and the Midwest. So those were the glory days when I went to NPC.
They were the glory days. Who was the best ever NPC basketball player to play here? Best player.
I would say Quadre Lawless.
Yeah, Quadre. He played in Europe professionally after this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quadre is pretty good. He led the team, took the team to Kansas. Did you play on that team?
No, I was before them. I helped put lay the bricks, the foundation first.
Yeah.
So he's from a rival school, Gary Westside.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was from Gary, Indiana.
Any idea how? Gary, that's
right by us. I mean, that's like from maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe closer.
Yeah, it's
from
like
where I'm from.
It's like Joe City.
Yeah.
Okay, to Holbrook. Any idea how he's doing?
No, the one person I can probably ask to find out how he's doing is Paul Hancock.
Oh, okay.
Because we all
the big guys hung out together.
Yeah,
those guys.
The Hancock family is like family to my wife and I. So I keep in contact with them.
All right. Well, thanks for reminiscing for a moment, Coach. Enjoy your break.
Yeah.
Coming up and get healthy, and we'll see you guys down the road. Okay.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it, Floyd. Thank you.
Congratulations on the win.
Right.
Delmar Johnson, head coach of the Holbrook Roadrunners. Final score, Holbrook 56, Blue Ridge 38 on this one tonight. A big 3A East matchup between these two clubs, and Holbrook gets the best of it. The Roadrunners, by the way, are 3-1 in the region now. They are just a game behind the Snowflake Lobos in the East region standings with just a handful of games remaining for these teams. We get into the busiest and the most critical part of the schedules coming up here in the back half of January. Thank you to our entire broadcast team, led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director on this one tonight, David Simmons, and shooting camera for us, the great one, Leonard Keone. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thank you for joining us. Asking you to be careful as you drive out there. Stay warm, everybody. It's going to be really, really cold again tonight. A hard freeze tonight. Watch those pipes. Get a trickle of water running as though those pipes don't freeze, okay? All right, and I say this. God bless you, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow night. We travel to Tuba City. The Warriors hosting Chinle. We'll be on the air tomorrow night from Warriors Pavilion on our next broadcast of Northland basketball. Until then, good night, everybody, from Holbrook High School.